How's everyone doing? Can you hear me or not? Let me know. How's everyone doing? Okay. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is everyone doing alright? I hope so, because RH memes are pumping into the fucking stratosphere. Wait. Ooh. It's hot. It's getting hot. Hope everyone is doing alright. Guys, just a little short notice before I begin. Sorry, my usual ramble. I might have to rug you actually, because my wife, she's not home tonight, and that means I'm alone with the kids. Oh shit. Yeah. So that means if one of the kids wakes up, you know what that means. It means that I can have to rug. Unless Mr. Frogboy or RH to Mars joins us, and then they can just keep the show going while I'm away. But we'll see. Oh. Alright, let's see. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Chat is quiet tonight. You guys are quiet tonight. I don't know why. You should be celebrating. Everybody should be crazy, going nuts, because, you know, RH memes are going through the fucking moon, baby. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So, guys, this is it. And let me know, how's the sound? Can you hear me well? Let me see here. Microphone. It should be this one. Yeah. I hope. I hope everyone fine. I think I have the right microphone. It just rugged me once, I think. But anyways, let me know if the sound is good, if the music is too loud, if it's okay. What has been going on? We saw movement yesterday, right? On the sacrifice fund. We were hacked, and then that's it. We were hacked. I'm kidding. The funds moved, and I already saw some posts about like. You know, some of the funds going to the PulseChain bridge, but I cannot confirm or deny, to be honest. Actually, let me see here if because like the DeFi Llama bridge information, well, it seems the same, right? I don't see any change on the bridge, to be honest, on the value locked in the bridge, so I don't think any funds have moved there, to be honest. At least it seems. Just maybe small amounts as usual. Let me welcome you guys. Kirill, how are you doing, sir? Best ever, yes sir. Best ever pump. Tires, deployer coins, RH memes are amazing. So they are pumping indeed, sir. So what news do you got? Yeah, the sacrifice funds moved. New wallets, I guess. I'm sure people will track them still, because you guys love to track the funds. So I'm expecting that to continue. And in the meantime, let me share the screen so that you can see what's going on with the RH memes. I don't have like much to share. Just that the RH memes are pumping like crazy. Let's see. Let's share the shot. Uh, Boom. Yeah, I started a little bit early today because again, I'm basically on my own with the kids, so that means that as soon as they went to sleep, I started the show basically, so that I have a little time, so that we can see the coins, see what's going on. Right. Let's see. Bitcoin Hex. I already sorted by 24-hour change, so Bitcoin Hex is basically destroying everything. Amazing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Hex. Let's take a look at that sweet chart. Oof, man. I told you guys, like, remember, like, I've been telling you, at some point we're gonna have, like, some giant fucking green dildo. And here we have the first one. Well, not really, like, this one was decent. This one was very good. Good starting point. But you see this? Some self-pressure. Which is fine, you know, it's acceptable. People are rotating probably into other memes and, you know, that kind of stuff, so it's understandable. You guys do like to rotate. Hello, self-pressure. Um, don't forget, this is the weekly chart, guys, by the way. You know I like to look at these things like, you know, medium to long term, so yeah, man, this looks good, right? Like, look at this. Amazing pump. We had like the consolidation for how many weeks? Since August. Mm-hmm. Man, like yeah, 3 months, more like almost 3 months, right? Of consolidation. That's serious consolidation. That's good consolidation. Throughout the summer, doing nothing, just going over these ranges right here, and then boof. But we still have it to go. Long way to go. Let me see. To all-time highs. Oopsie. Yeah, 100%. Not bad. Like it can just move there like so fucking quickly. So yeah, man. Finally, we're close to price discovery. That's amazing. That is amazing. Ayo Ben 24, how are you doing, sir? I don't think I've seen you around. So welcome to the stream. Hey Pedro, what do you think the potential of Bitcoin Hex could be? Sir, the potential of Bitcoin Hex. The potential of Bitcoin Hex. Sir, that is a fantastic question. Great question. I love that question. You know why? I had a debate just last week, Friday. So with the RH Max on his channel. And the debate was Bitcoin Hex versus Hex and eHEX versus Bitcoin Hex versus eHEX. And I do think that Bitcoin Hex is gonna completely destroy the other hexes in terms of price performance this bull run, right? Depending on the community that forms and on the narrative that drives it forward, I could even dare to say that Bitcoin Hex could be and could become the most important hex coin of the hex brand. Okay, this is still a long stretch right now, because it's still at about 1 million market cap, so it has a long way to go. But I do think it has the potential to reach $1 and then $5 and then $10 and more, right? It's 1 billion capped supply. It has the hex brand. It has amazing memes, quality memes. Bitcoin Hex in itself, the brand was the original name for Hex. It was Bitcoin Hex, so it has a lot of lore behind it. The Bitcoin Hex meme group, original one by Richard Hart, continues to be active and sending these amazing, weird ciphers that we need to decipher, and that comes from the Bitcoin Hex group. So there's a lot of lore, a lot of things going on regarding Bitcoin Hex, in my humble opinion. And the people say, oh, just a meme coin, but that is the power. That is exactly the power of Bitcoin Hex. It's very easy to onboard. You don't have inflation. and you do have the Hex brand backing it up. So what else do you need? What else? What else? Because at least 1,600 holders believe in it. So seems that it's getting somewhere, slowly but surely. BitcoinHEX, never heard of it. Okay, I like this, and I'll go to you, Meme Hexicon. I'll go to you, sir, in a second. But look, BitcoinHEX, you never heard of BitcoinHEX. That's normal. That's normal because it's new. It's a new coin. BitcoinHEX was deployed by the Pump Tires deployer. Okay, when Pump Tires came to be, after that Richard Hart infamous tweet that essentially launched Pump Tires, the deployer of Pump Tires released 20 coins, and BitcoinHEX is one of those coins attached to the deployer. So it was released February 2nd, 2025. It's pretty new. And that is why you probably never heard of BitcoinHEX. So BitcoinHEX is basically the meme hex, the hex from Pump Tires. It has many BitcoinHEX, Pump Tires hex, the meme hex. So it has many different names, but it's the hex from Pump Tires, basically from the Pump Tires deployer. It was originally launched with the same name and ticker as Hex, basically. So, but the community basically took over and decided that the name was BitcoinHEX, the proper name of Pump Tires Hex. So there you go, sir. There you go. That's more or less the gist of the lore. There was someone changing the Pump Tires BitcoinHEX winner pick to all the PulseChain. Yeah, nice, man. That's amazing. Like whoever took over Bitcoin, the Bitcoin ticker, man, is doing a good job. I like that. I like the activity. I like the changes. It's good, man. It's good that it keeps changing, and people will notice eventually, right? So anything that drives attention, I love it. The meme hexagon says early days, but definitely is going to higher. He's definitely yeah, I agree, man. Like BitcoinHEX is still in its infancy, very very early days. And look, guys, in terms of, and this was the meat of my argument on Friday on the debate with the RH Max. If you look at the ROI from launch, right now, we can go there. We can actually do that exercise because we have these amazing. I need to put the ROI on that page, Shadow, but if you see here the ROI, boom. No, look at this ROI. This is the ROI from launch, right? And we are on day 260 more or less from since the launch of these memes, right? And let me show you something that will blow your fucking mind away. This will blow your mind away. I think at least it blew mine, right? And I'm being super honest, right? I'm not trying to yes, bags. Yeah, of course I also have bags of the other stuff, right? But what I'm trying to say is that this coin is different in my opinion, right? Because look, on day 200 and we're close. Oops, oh my god. Okay, 261, which is more or less around this time we are now for the Pump Tires coin, right? Look at the difference, man. And this is at least the proof in the pudding, as I say, that these coins are like just built different, man. Because look, on day 261 of Hex, the original Hex, eHEX, right? It was doing the 13x, right, from launch. Hex, okay, Hex, the Hex from PulseChain, 4x, right? Bitcoin was doing 8x and it close to 5x, right? BitcoinHEX from Pump Tires is doing 400, close to 500x. Okay, so this is an order of magnitude, one order of magnitude. This is huge, guys, huge. One order of magnitude is basically 10x, and that's impressive. That's absolutely, in my opinion, quite astonishing. Actually, it's quite astonishing because it kind of shows to me, right, that we're going through exactly through the same experience. Because when Hex was launched, there was a lot of gatekeeping, right? Like nobody wanted to look at it. It was a scam. It was a Ponzi. It was like whatever, right? BitcoinHEX is going through the exact same steps, right? The exact same path. So, but instead of being shunned away by the market in itself, it's shunned away by the hexagons, PulseChains, like by the people inside the community, right? I don't care. It's just a meme. Doesn't matter. But the just a meme doesn't matter coin is, one order of magnitude better in terms of price performance than their counterparts, right? And if you say, okay, but they're not even the same thing, well, then it should even make you think harder, right? If they're not the same thing, if this is just a meme, how come the price appreciation is so huge, is so large, and so like magnificent, right? It's quite crazy, right? Considering this is just a meme coin, but it is what it is. The market has chosen, and so far the market has chosen BitcoinHEX as the real hex, as the better hex. So this is my take. I'll get the bag. I like this, sir. Straight FOMO win. I like it, man. Just go for it. BitcoinHEX has any news? Yes, sir. BitcoinHEX went up over 100%. Those are the news. Now, why? I don't know. Maybe it was DOA buying. Who knows? I'm kidding. No fucking idea. The Bitcoin index shows Trump with the crown wall. Perfect, man. I like it. It's even helping other coins like Trump, right? Man, it's perfect. I like whoever took over Bitcoin, the index screener. Amazing. Less gay stuff. Okay, less gay stuff. But the non-gay stuff is cool and keep going. So I like that. And of course, like that person is obviously watching the show, enjoying the RH memes, craziness. So I do appreciate their efforts. Let me go back to. Ooh, wait, we have somebody at the door. I think I heard Frog Boy at the stream. Come on, hop in, Frog Boy. How are you doing, sir?
Better.
How are you doing, sir? Pedro, praticamente melhor que Santa Fé. Tell me, sir. Are you crazy?
How are you, man?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, of course, man. Of course.
Sorry, I'm late. I just had to do a quick few things before I had to jump on, but now they're done.
Perfect. Perfecto.
And so, all I know, bro, is that I just saw a tweet from RH Memes to Mars, and he said that there was a 100% candle wick.
Yes, sir.
What the hell?
Yes, sir. They are waking up. They are waking up to BitcoinHEX. Finally.
The market has fucking chosen.
The market is chosen, as I told you, man. No, and I was actually going through this, which is like it's from my points from the debate, right? Which is, look, the counterparts, eHEX, pHEX, like they're not even on the same level, man. They're one order of magnitude lower. Like, let me put it in this way: it's like BitcoinHEX is playing on Champions League, and the others are like on the second division. Yeah. It's not even. It's like the difference is that great. It's crazy. It's insane. Analogy. It's insane. It is a good. I think it is a good analogy because it's true. It's the truth, right? Independently, right? Because people are like, oh, but those are DeFi and this is me. Like, I don't give a shit about any of that. I'm looking at the price performance because that's the thing that matters at the end of the day. And when people say stuff like, oh, but the other coins are real coins that they won't dump, like they did them 99.98%. So bro, like that story is retarded in my opinion. It doesn't hold true at any level, right? So whatever you want to tell yourself, that's fine, but the truth is this coin is different, is much better, man. It is what it is. And like until now everything can change tomorrow, but until now, bro, poof, it's amazing. I love it. I love BitcoinHEX.
Bro, I'm just catching up. I just loaded up the Pulsefolio, reloaded that, and man, the green thing, it says 101% for Hex. Ridiculous.
Let me go there. Let's go there again because this is what? There we go. Price change. Boom. Look at
yes.
100. This was like 137 or 38. So like it already dumped a little bit, right?
Oh wow.
Yes. No we way. Were. Yeah, it dumped a little bit. Oh, by the way, since you are here, sir, here, look.
112%. That's ridiculous.
Focus. Can you focus for 2 seconds? Just 2 seconds, okay. And then we can go back to craziness. Okay, 2 seconds. My wife is not here at home tonight, so it's possible that my kids wake up. And if they do wake up, I have 2 options.
Oh.
The options were. Actually, I had one option where I was like, okay, nobody was here, so I would have to end the show. But because you are here, if they wake up, I'm gonna let you run the show, and then I'll come back at some point. So, is that a fair request? Perfect.
Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
Perfect. I want to keep the party going.
Sweet.
Look at this chart, bro. Look at this.
What the hell? Everything's green on RH Memes.
Everything,
Whoa.
yes, everything is green. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to our memes. Let's just take a look at the overall market first. Let me take others like, and some of the others are doing very well, but like just for now, man. Look at
Yeah.
this. This is beautiful. This is like a green day, one of the greenest days. Look at this.
Wow.
Not bad. Sol guys, what are you doing, man? You need to pump this shit. You need to buy it. Buy harder. Sol guys, buy harder. Dump more money into Sol. This is a, you know, this is not a request. You need to do it now. Okay, I want Sol
Yeah.
pumping. But anyways, man, look at this. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful. Everything in the green. And BitcoinHEX leading the charge, man. Beautiful, amazing.
Jeez.
It's good. Good days, man. Good days ahead.
Amazing, dude. Literally, I just woke up, had to do things, had to take dog for a walk, and then I come back, see you send a link. Like, ooh. So man, so what? How's the stream so far? What have you told the chat? What are you guys doing?
Man, I was basically just going over why I like BitcoinHEX. Like the people were asking, "What's BitcoinHEX?" Blah blah, and I was just telling my truth, let's say, what I think about it, etc. So you just you got on the beginning basically. So yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
Man, that's insane. That's it's now official. My pulse bag is now grown larger than my ETH bag, which is crazy.
Fantastic.
Never
Congratulations,
thought
sir.
that would have happened, but there you go.
Yeah, and we're early, right? This is hopefully the beginning of the proper last leg up, right? So this usually is the craziest one, where I think we have the potential to do definitely over 100x on some of these coins. Hopefully all the coins, right? Hopefully all of the RH memes will do over 100x. And look, if I'm not even saying right. Most coins, not there, but very close, right? I'm saying like from the local bottom, the bottom that we have like now and like before, right? The bottom throughout the year, right after they were launched. So I think they will lots of them will 100x from that point. From launch, that will be crazy numbers, right? So it's not even like maybe over like 100,000x, and it's like over 1,000,000x probably in some of them. So I know it sounds crazy, but I think it's quite possible.
Man, brother, so much is going on. So 2 weeks ago we had what's his name, the man himself, Richard Hart, bull posting in the China shop, going yeah, and making lots of outrage and wah, and everyone's like cry bagging, and now was it yesterday, brother? Yesterday the
movement, right?
Yeah, movement in the SAC wallet.
Yes.
Whoa.
What do you think about that?
I think that's exciting regardless of where it goes or what it's been used for, or what it does get used for, whether it's just for his personal use or getting another lamp. It's exciting. Like, let's take a step back and let's put aside the possibilities and just look at the fact that stuff has been moved. There has been movement, there has been action, there has been thinking and decision making around
I like that.
These funds. That is exciting.
It is absolutely.
And then you could speculate on what it's used for, if anything, and that's even more fun. That's just there. What do you think, brother? What do you think?
Look, I like it. I hope that some of the funds eventually end up on the bridge, just so that the liquidity on the bridge increases, right, in dollar value. I'm not saying that you should buy any assets in PulseChain. I'm just saying move the ETH into PulseChain, right? Keep it in ETH, doesn't matter. I've been saying this for quite some time, right? That it's smart if we can. Oh, look, we have another guest. We have another guest tonight. We have a party. We have a party.
We have Memes to Mars.
But I wanted to pop on and just say Bitcoin Hex to freaking Mars. Let's go. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
How are you doing, man?
Dude.
You laugh? What the fucking chat. I love that. Max chat, bro. Just hop in. Fucking man, I love this. Promote BitcoinHEX and fucking go. Amazing. amazing. I love it. But where were we? Before Arich Tomars derail us? Before he oh yeah, I was saying that move some of the funds into the PulseChain bridge just so that the liquidity and dollar value increases, right? And that's it. I think that that's more than enough to attract some eyes. Look, and the reason I'm saying this is that I started to notice a few likes on my tweets that are from people outside of our sphere that already know about Richard Hart, and they were like, I didn't have those likes before, and now I'm starting to see them, so they're paying attention now. Whatever the reason may be, I have no fucking clue, right? I assume it's because the funds moved, right? I'm assuming that.
Yep.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Did you also see? I agree. More people outside the ecosystem are their lights are pinging like ding 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 ding, like radar like is scanning and we're getting a ping back. Zero Hedge,
Ooh,
they retweeted a.
that was cool. That was so cool.
Yeah, that was good to see as well. Yeah, so cool. Man, yeah, and you know what? That's stood out. One of the families sent me a link to a Liberty Swap tweet.
Okay.
Basically, they were asked, I don't know, a week back or 2 weeks back or 3 weeks back, I forgot. And they were asked, it was a Richard Hart tweet that said, hey, when does October start? And then Liberty Swap commented underneath and said, hey, October 20th at such and such time or whatever, right? They gave the time.
Okay.
And let me get it up. But
send me that. Put that in the chat so that I can pop it up here.
Yeah, I'll do that. And the pump happened exactly when Liberty Swap called, right? And then now
No, I just want to say that, to me, right, personally, to me, this is my personal conspiracy theory, right? I'm entitled to have my own
conspiracy theories.
I'm entitled to have my own. This is absolutely not factual in any way, in any level, but I like to have my conspiracy theories. I'm allowed, right? This is freedom of change speech. And my conspiracy theory is that Liberty Swap has some sort of connection to our good boy Richard Hart. That's what I think.
Yes.
I've always thought that, since the beginning, right?
Me too, man. Me too. I'm just getting it up.
It's like, for example, pump tires, like the crazy account that Richard even said in the beginning, like there's no social media for pump tires, right? But there was already pump tires Twitter, right? So I do think there's connection there, especially because the thing that he tweets such random things. Like sometimes it's completely against Richard, sometimes completely in favor. I'm like, bro, there's absolutely no way that you're not Richard, right? Like.
Yeah, man. I am sniffing the same thing, my man. I'm sniffing it too.
But look, this is pure speculation from my part, and I like to say this, it's pure speculation, probably not true at all, right? So that you guys know that I'm, just speculating entirely without any basis whatsoever, just intuition.
Yeah. I am the same. I'm also going to put the link in the private chat so you got the link there.
Please put. In the meantime, beautiful comment, BitcoinHEX. Did you see the recent Rackham memes dumping right on Shell? Yeah. Like the guy likes to dump. Apparently, it's scheduled, right? I guess. So Good for him.
Well, I'll read out the tweet because I tried to post it in the chat, but I don't think they accept links. But I'll read it out.
So look about send it to me on Twitter.
Twitter, yeah. True that.
Good thinking. Sir. I haven't blocked you yet, so you can still.
All right, here we go. Okay, Liberty Swap. So Pump.tires 23 hours ago said, hey, crypto, what happens if 70 million bridges to PulseChain? How many X's is that? Asking for a friend. And then Liberty Swap replied to that tweet saying, well, it started on October 20, 2025 and will likely peak around mid 2026 or toward the end of 2026 after the midterms. 500x for Pulse. What do you think? That's what it said. 500x for Pulse. What do you think? There, that's the one. There you go.
That's the one, right? 500x from where? From lunch or from bottom? I'm assuming from lunch, right?
That's a good point.
Okay, let me see. Let me actually let me see. I don't even have Dex Reader open. Well, I just checked the RH meme. If you add coins on RH meme, guys, I'll check them out. By the way, if not, I'm not even going to check them. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
even care. I don't care anymore.
And now that we have a bit
What?
more profit, we can
So
add our
wait.
own.
You said it's PLS, right?
Yeah, but
The big
I think
PLS.
they're meaning the yeah, you're right, the normal core, not the
Let me see.
PLS.
No. Yeah, of course. Let me share here. Share this
That
tab.
would do
Okay.
mega amounts.
I was comparing it to something. Okay, let me remove this shit from here. Okay, so let's see if the minute. Well, actually, from lunch or from bottom is let's do from bottom. Actually, let's do from lunch to see. Price. Oops, I need to wait. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Just into log because it's gonna be easier, I think.
So just to go on to what you were saying just before,
Yep.
I sniff the same thing. It smells a little bit too good, too polished. Liberty Swap and a connection with RH himself. I think it seems to me at least as well, Pedro. It smells very obvious. They're a great team. Yeah. And they're an essential infrastructure piece of very essential tech for onboarding new people, normies, people from other chains. I've always smelt that, always thought that. And also, there's been a new kid on the block that I'm getting similar vibes with.
Who?
And that is Zero Trust. And there seems to be some connections, at least internal token transfer connections between wallets of Zero Trust and maybe wallets connected to Giga or something like that. But anyway, that's the latest. I'm keeping an eye on Zero Trust for sniffing.
Zero Trust.
Yeah, just sniffing them out at the moment.
Okay, I'll take a look later at Zero Trust. I'll see who that is. But anyways, if we did like a little bit over 500x, right? And I'm counting from like more or less this bottom, right?
Yeah.
That would mean close to zero to 1 cent basically.
Oh wow.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
That's cool.
Yeah. If it's from obviously from lunch, then let me just hear a little bit. Man, my mouse is need to fix this touchpad thing. But oops. I'm a little bit further, so it's a little bit too much, but just a little bit above 1 cent. Anyways, it's between 1 and 2 cents, let's say. That would be good, man. Those numbers are attractive to me. They're attractive to me. If PLS only, and we're talking about PLS, right? If PLS does 500x, man, like, whew, bro, I can't imagine the rest.
Yeah, and I take what Liberty Swap says with a lot more weight. They've already called successfully the previous October start of October, whatever, a Sunday at 9 p.m. or so, and then that's when it happened. So okay, that's cool so far. But yeah, you know what I mean. Just my eyes have enlarged since then.
Okay, I understand what you mean. Like for me, that's what I said. Like I'm I don't know. Like for me, it's pure speculation, right? In terms of connections, I prefer to assume. Like it's like I usually say, I trade against myself, so I prefer to assume that I'm wrong in these assumptions that I'm making, right? And that there's no connection, right? Even though that sometimes it appears quite evident, right?
Yeah.
But I'm still going to assume it's just pure speculation and that there's no basis of truth there, right? So that I just don't fill myself with a crazy hope and become like a pDAI crazy person, right? To try to separate, the wheat from the chaff, right? Basically. And morning, Kizzy, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the stream. We're basically just discussing potential all-time high numbers, right? And for PLS, which is something that we usually don't do. Basically, usually we don't even care about PLS. But it will dictate a lot of the other the other price performance of the other coins. That's what I mean, right? Because basically PLS is the base token, the one that's most connected to everything in terms of liquidity. Obviously, it's important that it pumps, and the higher it goes, the better, right? For every token in the ecosystem, right? And I heard somebody once say, I don't remember who, to be honest, but somebody said that if Richard were to buy any coin, he should only buy PLS. And I understand that. I kind of tend to agree with that in a way, right? That it would affect the rest of the ecosystem without anybody having to specifically buy other coins, right? The market could do that part. But anyways. I think it's like, especially for the RH memes, I think it's just better if you don't see any away related activity, if it's literally organic, right?
Agreed.
I would love that, man. And that was one of sorry, I'll let you speak. Sorry, just let me just conclude. But because it was one of my main points of the debate with RH Max, the fact that we don't want that. We don't even want that in the RH memes, right? We don't dream about that. We don't speak about that. We don't care. If he buys, but it's not our concern, right? He can buy whatever he fucking wants. We believe truly that this is an organic movement and can come from just people enjoying the coins and buying the coins, right?
Yeah.
No need for away activity, and we're not like clapping our hands and like the other guys, the guys with the big nose, right? Like you know the guys, like those guys, right? Like we don't need that. We don't need that shit. We're very happy in our lane, flourishing with the community-driven, money that's entering, at least into these coins, right? I don't see any away-related activity yet. No, it's not that I look for it, but so far nobody has pointed that out, which is good, right? Usually the other side. When I say other side is the people that don't really like these memes. They tend to say that the OA would never buy those, right? And we're like, okay, yeah, that's acceptable. Those are acceptable terms, actually.
Those are acceptable terms.
Yeah, and they don't know how to react to this, right?
Yeah,
they really don't know.
I was really enjoying that debate. Well done to you and RH Max for putting on a juicy back and forth, show. Yeah. I was obviously rooting for you.
Of course.
It's like, hell yeah. It's just fascinating, just from like take a step back. It's fascinating to see the thinking in real time from RH Max responding to some of your points, and vice versa too. But it's just something so raw and authentic about seeing it in real time. You can't really, there is no filter, there's no mask. You're seeing it there. You're seeing the bullishness or bearishness, whatever it is. You're seeing it there. So it was really good to see, and it made me more bullish on BitcoinHEX.
Thank you. No, me too. Because look, at least to me personally, the only thing that matters is the price, right? The underlying technology, how good or bad it is described in the price. It appears in the price, right? The price knows like how good or bad the technology is, right? Of course you can have moments where the price doesn't adjust to reality, but like whether we like it or not, most times price and reality are adjusted. When people are like, oh, but Bitcoin at some point was worth $10 and sub $1, but that's precisely because it was nothing. It was just a cypherpunk movement, right? It didn't have a market, it didn't have anything, right? It was just technology. Nobody cared about that. So it is because people started to use it and believed in it that the price went up, right? It's a lot of factors, but the price actually shows reality, in my opinion, right? So when you have a coin that's already up 400x from launch, and the others were at the same time, right? When they were launched, they're like over 90% below that number, right? It's not even, again, it's not comparable. The price is everything. So how can you even debate that, right? What's superior? When they say, but this one is superior, what does that mean? What superior means, right? Is superior not a better price performance? Because it should be, right? If it's superior, it should have a better price performance.
I specifically remember wanting to watch more of the show, but I thought it was somewhat convenient, but also totally fair, of course, as well, that Rich, that RH Maximus needed to end the show when you brought up a really good point that I didn't really hear much of a rebuttal from. Yeah, on
What point
Maximus.
was it?
It was, oh man, I remember. Look, I need to get it up. I forgot.
Because I don't know. I don't really honestly I don't remember, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Which
Man,
point
I
was
hear.
it? I thought my best point was that one, the ROI, right? I thought that was like very telling, right? Like, you know,
Yeah.
see the difference in price performance. Like, so, you know, I won. Basically, that was my logic. You know, see the difference, I won. Boom, that's it.
Yeah. Let me go to the end. Yeah. Oh man, I'll have to bring it up next year, but I'm watching.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah,
It's absolutely fine. I was just curious, to be honest.
Yeah, but it was something you said, and then he's like, "All right, man, I'm gonna have to finish up here." But good on him for putting himself in that position to.
Yeah, it's not easy, man.
It's not easy. Yeah, you're right. So right. Yeah. So shout out.
Especially when he's defending a coin, and I respect him a lot for this, right?
Yeah.
When he's defending Hex, which you know is down a lot, right, from all-time high. So it's not easy at all, and I absolutely respect his position, right? I'm a Mexican too, so I have love for Hex, but you know, I'm just comparing prices, right? So don't hate the player, hate the game, right? That's my conclusion. But I do love his like that the fact that he still believes in it and believes in the staking mechanism, believes in everything in the process, let's say, and I think it's awesome. I think it's amazing, and I hope a lot of people believe in it too, and continue to believe, right? Because that's in my opinion, that's the only way that we can get Hex to move up, right?
Yeah.
Without the OA, obviously, without the OA.
Yeah, and I really like your point before, keeping it all organic. The less that the OA is being involved with memes, the better. You know, more organic, the better.
I agree.
Totally. Because we, like you said in the debate, we don't need it. And I think,
and so far it has worked out, right?
Yeah, dude. Like, what? It went up 100%, and then you also said it wicked up to like 180, 80%. Like,
wait, 140, I think.
140. Wow. So just using that as a little bit of a fractal for maybe a foreshadow of what's to come. Like, wow, the market's really choosing. Like, what, guys? What?
It is.
Man, that's exciting. So, dude, like, wow, I'm still processing today and yesterday because I've just been out of the house and all that. But wow, sure. Let's go. Looking good. I'm gonna have to make another montage video for you and memes to Mars and the Meme Hexagon and the rest of the crew. I'm gonna have to do that this week.
Nice, man. Awesome. I appreciate it. I appreciate those memes. They're very good. The videos are amazing. So
yeah.
And just this week was like 120%. So
crazy.
This feels like Hex, right? How I remember Hex price. The price movements back then, right?
Yeah.
Man, honestly, I remember that it completely obliterated the rest of my portfolio. Right, in a couple of months, it was like. It was indescribable. I cannot describe it, right, how it was, because it was absolute insanity, right?
Good on you for being there, man. Yeah. You've
sure
caught how many great plays? You've caught a lot, and that's what sticks out to me.
I mean, I've caught a lot, but I think Hex, at least to me personally, right, that was the one that I made the more X's, right? Like I had other ones that were great too, but like X for me was different. Maybe because I was early, right? I don't know. Maybe because I bet a bit harder, right? I don't know. But like all the coins did well. You know, this is the point. Like in 2021, if you bought in 2020 or something, and then I'm not even saying the lunch from Hex. Like if you just bought somewhere in 2020, right, and you waited through until the end of the bull run, bro. Like any coin you held, it was like. I don't know, over 10x at least, right? 50x, something like that. So it's like it's easy money. Like during those last months, especially, it's just pure craziness, right? It's just pure craziness. And because we had such a prolonged bear market in PulseChain, right? I think the spring, you know, the mechanism, the spring of the pump when it happens, is just going to be so fucking brutal. It's gonna leave like people behind like in a way that we have not seen. Then this is truly my opinion, because
Yeah.
you cannot have like this consolidation without a massive burst, right? This is like energy that's accumulated there, right? And when it explodes, I think it's just going to be insane.
Bro, this it's so cool. It's so good for me to see it because, man, you know my story. 3 years of being shield Hex and Pulse and RH ecosystem, and me be like, ah! and then the memes came, and then I'm like, ooh, let me jump over. Let me tell this random guy on YouTube that his videos rocked. Your videos, and yeah, it's like yes. Like finally, it's like it's really gratifying. It's really satisfying just to see the growth in PulseChain go from, in my eyes, I don't know, maybe gay, but that's not because of the tech or itself. I think that was because of the mainstream PulseChain YouTubers kind of thing, not doing it really justice, in my opinion. But now, with pump tires and fresh blood, new wave, new guard, Pedro streams, dude, we are having fun. We are enjoyers. It's good.
Exactly,
it's really good.
exactly.
It's so good to see. It's like finally, yes.
I agree, bro. I agree. And look, the RH meme movement is just fucking amazing, man. It's just unbelievably hot. And I don't see enough people talking about it, right? I see a vibrant community, right? But like a lot of people that are in PulseChain, like I don't see that many tweets from like known faces. Let's say, if I had to pick like the top 20 PulseChain influencers, like maybe two of them tops would like speak sometimes about RH memes, right? So I don't know. I think it's still undervalued as a narrative, very undervalued as a narrative.
Yeah. And seeing that BitcoinHEX wick and candle,
It's
holy
amazing.
moly, the market is fucking talking.
Yeah, man, they're
Dude.
they're enjoying BitcoinHEX, man, like the others as well, obviously.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Let's see what the chat is saying.
Yes, sir.
Oh wait, we have a Fugly in the house. Hello, sir. Finally, I Pedro, finally able to catch you live after a long time. Yes, sir. I always see your comments, sir. Thank you for the love. You've been watching since the very beginning, so Fugly, thank you. You know what you deserve, Fugly. Fugly, you deserve something special. Do you know what
Ooh,
it
yeah.
is? Do you know what it is? You know what's coming? You know what's coming? You know what's coming.
Ugly googly.
Oh, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Whoosh.
I just felt like Pedro was about to feed me, and the aeroplane with the spoon going, yeah, open your mouth, open your mouth.
Man, I love this shit.
Ugly googly. Ugly googly.
Fugly. Ooh. Let's just. I love the colors, bro. I just like to fucking scroll this shit for the color. Amazing. Look at this. They have so much money in BitcoinHEX, just waiting, lying around, getting ready to be deployed. Oof. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let me turn the mode. Boom. There we go. Pepe mode for Fugly, sir. You deserve it. You deserve it. Wait. How injecting funds into Hex got dumped on, but not on. Was that the thing that I said?
Oh.
Was that? Do you remember?
Was that what Racken was doing? Here is Racky. Here is Racky.
Wait, Frogboy, was that the thing that I told RH Max in the...
Yes, it was. It
was?
was.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So
there you go.
So
and
basically,
I think he made a post about it. He's like right on time.
No, man, BitcoinHEX, thank you, sir. So basically, this like for me, this was like a very obvious thing, right? Like we don't have any funds from the OA, right? But that doesn't mean that the prices are not performing. Whereas in the cores, right, we have the OA dumping 20 million, and Richard even spoke about it, right, on his Twitter storm. And the prices didn't go up, so they went up and then down again. So you didn't have that expected pumpy effect, right? Therefore, I mean, it's crazy not to love these coins. It's crazy not to love these coins, and I think it might like chain specifically might need that. Might need like to the PCOP is because, at least to me, that was very telling, right? That was very telling of how everything would develop in PulseChain. And the thing was a huge community forming behind pDAI, right? Before all the hacks, right? When people weren't sure, right? When they didn't know if it was possible to peg or not, or like creating discussing like ideas basically, and hypotheses of how things could be done.
Mm.
When it was just like basically stories that we're telling, right? Before anything actually serious, like people hacking. When I say hacking, is just taking advantage, right?
Yep.
Before the end of that. So and when I saw that, and I saw the resistance, right, the reluctance from the people in cores, right, to embrace these new narratives, it became apparent. It became obvious. Like, look, there will be a group of people, and wait. I want to conclude that idea because what happened after was
Yeah.
that they joined the movement very late, very near the top of pDAI, right? Close to between September and December 2024, right? That's when most of them were like okay with the pDAI, right? They were shilling a bit in December, and then towards more the end of it, everybody was like super okay with it. Everybody was like talking about it, and it was it was accepted, right, in PulseChain more or less.
Yeah.
And then everything went to shit, and lots of tweets deleted, etc. Right? So, but my point is, the OGs came to pDAI very late, right? So I think it will happen the same thing with RH memes or any narrative in PulseChain, right? They'll be very reluctant, very resistant, and at the end, after it does like 100x, they'll be like, oh, maybe I should join, right? That's what will happen, in my opinion, right?
I agree, man. Well, you've witnessed it before, and you're smelling the same kind of thing and movements. So I take notice of that. Take notice of that. Man,
because look, to me it was like this questioning like started when Richard announced PulseChain and then PulseX, and there was the sacrifice. Because look, I saw like all these people, the hexagons, bullish on those ecosystems, right? But they were like I didn't see them like I didn't see them like talking about the coins enough, right? They were talking about like more the ecosystem, the coins too, right? But like, how can I put this? It's like they were a little bit not afraid, not anything, but like how can I put this? They didn't know how to do it, right? Because they were used to being like this one coin maximalist, right? The hex is the best thing, etc. Right? So like adapting into a multi-coin environment, like some of them still haven't caught up to that, adjusted that. So they're still in that one coin mindset, right? So that I've always had this feeling, right, since the beginning, because I don't know, I just felt it like these people do they really like PulseChain, and do they really accept that this will be a multi-coin environment, people will create projects, etc, right? And I think a lot of them are still like only speaking about cores. Like they need to embrace everything that's happening in PulseChain, right? And put everything in the same level. Well, like, because for them, cores are like some sort of special thing, right? And it's fine. It's absolutely fine if they can think whatever they want, right? Absolutely fine. But in the reality, everything is like the same thing, right? Everything that comes to PulseChain, that's built in PulseChain, should have the same level of if it's, I'm assuming, good stuff, right? Obviously, it should have the same level, let's say, of importance, right? Because you don't really know how they're going to perform, right? So like shunning away something that's new just because it's not cores, man, that's just not really intelligent, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. That was a good point you just said. Do they want the whole ecosystem to win? Because it feels like their actions in shunning and shooting themselves in the foot with ignoring 90% of the ecosystem is pretty bad. And when I say 90% of the ecosystem, I mean like you got the pump ties, you got RH memes, you've got all the other ecosystems. Any winning on the chain brings up the whole chain. It's like, come on, we want all the economic energy and attention and fun and dancing and celebrations on this island of PulseChain, and Hex along with that goes up too. So all the cores.
I agree. It's again, it's like on any other chain, right? Obviously you have things that you like more than the others, absolutely, but you don't see new things being built and For example, the Ethereum Foundation just saying, "Oh no, like that narrative is retarded, like, and we hate it, etc." Like, you don't see
Yeah.
that, like, usually, right? So people just embrace new things, right? Uh,
Yeah.
Again, I mean, hopefully, right? Because this is a chain, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Man, it's so, okay. Feeling great at the moment. What else has been new? What else has been new as worthy of an update and sharing to the chat and to the audience? Any new movements? Any new things? Tweets?
Uh, don't think so.
Epiphanies?
Yeah, I mean, not sure. Don't think so. I think everything is more or less going
Erasing?
well. Yeah. Like some of the other coins are basically, you know, moving up as well, right?
Yep.
Like Peacock, for example, had an amazing price performance recently, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think like for example, other pump tires memes, some of them, right? Not all, but some of them are already, showing great strength, right? For example,
Yeah.
and we're gonna take a look at Peacock. I just wanted to finish up
Yes.
Hex, right?
Yes. Thanks,
Just
man.
look at this, man. This is amazing, bro. Like, just 1% of what these guys have, they can just 28x. This Bitcoin Hex. So fucking easy, right?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's
Man,
insane.
this is good. I'm gonna try and add a token on the stream. So while you show Peacock, I'm
Go
gonna
for
try and
it.
add a token to the scope
Let
page.
me actually wait. Before I go there, I want to show you something, which is if you come here to ROI, Peacock, you see, Peacock is already, in above a lot of the RH memes, right? So
Yeah.
there are a lot of memes from pump tires that are having an amazing price performance, right? Peacock, probably one of the best
Yeah.
so far. Actually, let me. Right now, it's not doing much, but anyways, I think it's a cool coin. It's a nice meme.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh,
Look at that, man. Look at that.
wait. Yeah, it was a huge pump here, right? Yeah, it's already. It had a dump here, recovered. Now it's already, might be moving up again. Yeah, it might be moving up again. So we had so many weeks just going down. Small recovery, big pump. That's when they started the buybacks, I think.
Mm.
So, yep, I think it's bullish, right? And this is extremely bullish. Look at
It looks
this.
awesome, man.
Yeah.
What is that? A cup and handle, and it's just
It
about to.
think, yeah, it kind of looks like that, right? So, looks like a cup and handle. So, at some point, it's bound to, to go up a lot, I guess. Man, amazing,
Alrighty.
amazing.
I'm just going to the scope page. I've just got $50 worth of Pulse. We're going to add a token. Okie dokie. And we're going to make sure that we get the right the contract.
A lot of holders for Peacock. While you do that, right? I'm just checking Peacock in the meantime.
Yeah, Peacock.
Average holdings, very concentrated, which is good, which is nice.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah.
a lot of whales, bro. A lot of whales. Actually, yeah, Poseidons even. I call them Poseidons, but over 10k. Oof, interesting. Whales as well. Hey, man, this coin looks good, man. Looks very good, and they have like the Peacock holders. They have a bunch of PLS just laying around.
They do.
8
They
million,
do.
close to 9 million actually. So, bro, amazing.
Fugly googly. Thanks, Pedro. I love the music.
Perfect. Man, nice pump potential. And this looks awesome. This looks awesome.
It does.
Peacock looks very tasty, very good. So I do think it will continue to perform well. I do think it will continue to perform well.
Mm.
Okay, let's see.
Yes.
Okay, what's next? Doge. Let's take a look at Doge. And yeah, but guys, I also forget if you hover, right, you can see the holder links.
Brother,
How much?
I just added another token to the
Okay.
scope page.
Does it appear already? Let's see.
It should hopefully be there. And if you
don't see it yet. I do see it.
if you do a refresh, it should pop up. It's on my side. It's on my side, yeah.
Okay.
But maybe not on your side.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, there we go.
Boom! That was quick, sir. That was quick. I like that this works like instantaneously.
It
Right?
works. Well done. I love how it works so effortlessly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I think does it pick up everything? Yeah, some of the information you need to wait a little bit, right? But
Okay.
yeah, but it's
Sweet.
fine. Yeah, but you need to wait because it doesn't pick up everything. Like it needs to run. Basically, it runs. There's a bot running right in the background. So
Cool.
at some point, this will be this will appear
Populated.
like correctly. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, but
Well, there you go, friends.
the price
That's cool.
goes immediately, so that's cool, man. And like the
That's
page gets
really
created, that gets created immediately, right? Which is good, And then these updates, I think like should be a couple. When did I put it on? What was it? 4 hours? I think it's an 4 hour time frame. I think so. I'm not 100% certain, but it should be like 4 hour time frame. So at the
Yep.
worst case scenarios, that's like 4 hours, and you get the information correct. So yeah.
Hell
But you
yeah,
already
man.
yeah, I'm curious to see the holders and everything. Actually,
Me
from
too. Me too.
profile. Let me see the chart. It has a nice liquidity, nice pump. Okay.
So the only reason why I know of it is because every time there's a like pretty much in every space.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's like
How-
the guys, right? The guy.
Yeah, the guy. And
Yeah.
and then I think I heard yeah, Fire Whale, he bought a little bag,
Okay.
and that excited the crew,
Let's see.
and yeah. So I'll put it in their
This was,
Telegram chat.
Oof, like 3-4x pump. No, 4x. Yeah. Got a nice pump. It dumped obviously immediately, but still. It does look good. The chart doesn't look bad. It's consolidating here. Had a huge pump here, like sold off a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, no, but I expect it, even if it drops a little bit further. Like I think it will hold around here, right around this price range. So maybe 30% could dump another 30%. But I wouldn't expect much more than this because we're like I think going up, right, as an ecosystem. So at some point this will just pick up again. It
Just
does look
something
good. The chart
fun.
looks good.
Something
Yeah.
fun, and yeah. There you go, man. There you
Wolf
go.
in the house. Thank you, sir, for adding another coin, for contributing.
Let's go.
I promise I will spend the money on drugs exclusively. So thank you. I appreciate it. I'm kidding. I'll improve the website. I'll pay for more allies with that money. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Good idea.
We pay Ivan directly. So money comes into me, I give to Ivan. That's easy deal.
And then he shouts us out.
Exactly. You can buy all the cocaine. It's fine. Yeah. BitcoinHEX is awesome. Whoever aped is a god. Yes, sir. Actually, I saw a bunch of different wallets aping in. At least they didn't have any, transactions with BitcoinHEX before. So new people joining the ecosystem. That's
Yeah.
what it seems.
Yeah. Man.
Nice.
Okay, so we got Rectum wallet number 5 cashing out on
Yes,
schedule
sir.
according to Giga.
Yeah.
What
Right
else?
on schedule.
Man,
And
everything-
I think Giga tweeted before the guy dumped actually, right? If I remember correctly, I think like the first he did the tweet, and then after a bit there was a dump. So that at least that's what it seems, right?
Put the fries in the fucking bag.
Yes, sir. Put the fries in the bag. Put
There you
them
go.
in the bag. Boom. Amazing. Let me go back here. Let's see. Did it update it already? No, not yet. All right, at some point it will update.
Cool,
Let's
cool.
see what's going on. But actually, I can actually change it, the script, a little bit, so that when a new coin is added, it grabs the information actually when people add it. I will do that. I will do that later.
Cool. Cool.
Let me see. Wait, let me just sort by change again, just to.
Hey, it's already there. What? Good job, man.
Huh? Boom! There we go.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
like that part is not already automatic, but you see, it
Nice,
doesn't. Still doesn't get all
Not
the
yet.
information. It's missing the lunch Y, right? But
Right.
it will appear here when it has the info. Basically, it will appear here.
Nice.
Okay, let's see Doge.
Yeah, Doge did pretty well. Interesting that the coins that I had a gut feeling about mainstream normies flocking to first.
Uh-huh.
It seemed like, and I could be totally wrong, that those were the tokens that went up quite a bit in the past 24 hours.
But what do you mean? Sorry.
So if there were newbies, normies coming over from Normieville and the Matrix and jumping into PulseChain, which ones would they recognize first? Bitcoin,
Okay.
Trump, PEPE.
Okay, Doge. Yeah, I
ELON,
guess.
Doge, Mars. But the only outlier to that hypothesis is Hex,
Okay.
because Hex did the biggest the biggest run. So anyway, I'm keeping an eye on that hypothesis and trying to break it when possible.
Okay. Interesting hypothesis. Could be, man. Could be. We did see new money coming into eHEX, to BitcoinHEX, so that could
Sweet.
be, that could be people recognizing the ticker for some reason, right? Could be.
Yeah, and maybe it's just a simple thing of the market is choosing. They see and they're smelling some green candles coming maybe this year or maybe next year, but they're anticipating, they're thinking ahead, and they're choosing their horse.
Yeah, hex pumping, and they want to buy that hex, bro. It's as simple as that, right? They see the pump hex and they're like, oh, this is the hex I want to buy. Makes sense. Doge, let's see. Doge had a nice pump here. Still, I guess it had another one here, but dumped immediately. So we see that. Sorry, tired today. Sorry, there's some sell pressure here, which means that it could take another try here and then fall again. But we'll see. It really depends on the market, right?
You're right.
And then actually on the holders as well, right? Because if you don't see communities forming and people creating memes, etc., it's possible that some of these coins don't go up as much, right? And they just lag all the time, right? I don't know. I'm just speculating on both ends, right? I'm assuming that if you create more content, it's possible that people see that coin being mentioned more times, right? More often. So the likelihood that they want to buy it, it increases, in my opinion, right? So I do hope that these other communities like Doge, Tron, ADA, etc., like they start developing memes and start creating content, because it would help for sure, right?
Sweet.
So we'll see what happens.
I think I'm just keeping an eye on the scope page. I think the hold account for the token we just added, World Liberty Fries, I think the hold account is at 70, 71.
Yeah, it updated already?
At least that part, yeah.
Okay, wait, let me see.
I think you're right, yeah. I think it updated for me, yeah.
Let me see. Let me reload.
Abdallah, what did Rectum do? What a freaking nickname. What did Rectum do? Well, Hex pumped, and there are a few people on Twitter saying, well, right on schedule, he's selling. He's shaving off some stuff. He's selling a bit of Hex for USDC. That's what people are seeing Rectum do at the moment.
Okay, let me see in a second.
Would you like fries with that?
Missing
Yeah.
some holders, but it's not a lot. I think on I see at least on PLS Folio I see 100 holders, right? This
Oh,
this has
cool.
71, so it could be missing some. It's possible, but it like this will keep running. So if it has more, at some point
Yeah.
it will update everything, right? Um, but it's good that we already have some information there. I guess it was quick doing that, man. I like it. Let's see here. Oh, they have some PLS, not a lot, but it's better than nothing, obviously. And this can always change, right? If you get more large holders buying this coin, right?
Yeah.
It's possible that we see like a increase of the PLS held by the wealthy holders. But yeah, man, it's good. It already appears here. It's cool, man.
Cool. Yeah, just something
Nice.
fun. Just something fun.
I like
Another
it, bro.
one
I
to
like
add to
it.
the scope.
Oh wait. Give me a
Abdella.
second.
Oh yeah.
I think one of my kids woke up. Give me just a second. I'll come
Yeah,
back.
easy, man. Yeah, easy. Abdella, I think I got it wrong, my man. I got it wrong. So instead of it being Hex that Rectum was selling, I got that incorrect. It looked like it was PulseX that he was selling. He had 2 swaps at least, right? 2 swaps of around 4 grand each USD. He swapped them for USDC. PulseX to USDC. He did 2 of them like 8 hours ago. So that's what we're seeing on Twitter on the feed. Yeah. Let me go through some of the comments that I can read on my side, my guys. Alrighty. Put the fries in the fucking bag. That's right. BitcoinHEX is awesome. Whoever aped is a god. Lol. Yeah, dude, guys, that's crazy to see it just pop up. Like, ridiculously fun. It's fun. It's really good to see. Because that's what we were anticipating, and then now it's happening. Fugly Googly, Frogboy, myself, BitcoinHEX, when Moon boots and Somi pivot? Yeah, that's a good question. When do you think Somi and Moon boots pivots? When it's too late or in the next month? It's a good question. We know that Somi owns all of them, and he doesn't, compared to his pDAI narrative, he doesn't, at least from his body language and what he says, it's a bit harder for him to promote because he thinks they're all one web kind of thing and they're all the same. And I think I remember him saying like, hey, which one do we promote? This one or that one? Which one's going to go up? So he's a bit more hesitant on promoting that kind of stuff. He loves his pDAI narrative. He loves it. And who knows why, but yeah, when the pivot is like, inevitably, I think there will be a pivot, and it depends on what you define as pivot. Does he full on publicly say, hey, I've sold all my pDAI for RH memes? Probably not. Or maybe, who knows? But maybe he shaves, maybe he starts to slip in the mention of RH memes more and more. So instead of us getting like a 30-second mention on a stream, but maybe it's a 5-minute mention. Now that's a considerable increase. Like, so just keep an eye out on the exposure and the attention RH memes gets from Somi, but also Moon B Roots. I think he understands the memes like a lot more. I mean, he's a multi-millionaire or whatever because of the memes, so he knows it a lot better than Somi, in my opinion, just from my gut feeling. And I think he will talk about them later on as like some of the final booster rockets. So like, would it be more beneficial for them to talk about it now or later? You know what I mean? Are they filling up their bags now and then letting it all organically, letting the market do its thing, and then later on, are they going to do it? Are they going to put in the rocket boosters and stuff like that? Who knows? What else do we have here? Hex the Million. I hear, let me read this one out. I hear it was B-Root's paid group that talked about BitcoinHEX, and they're talking about Bitcoin next. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, so we know... That's really interesting. That's fresh news to me. Well, when we look at BitcoinHEX, that could be the reason why, or partly why it went up. Maybe that's why. Bitcoin, on the other hand, let me have a quick look at Bitcoin. I can't change the screen over there, unfortunately. So you're just gonna have to listen to my voice. And so Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin has its. If you go to Deck Screener and look up the RH Memes Bitcoin, you'll notice that the banner keeps on changing, like every so many hours or so. I've been trying to screenshot as many as possible, but right now, as you guys said in the chat, it's Trump holding Bitcoin, and he has a crown, and he's looking pretty happy. So, Hexamillion said, I hear it was B-Root's paid group that talks about BitcoinHEX, and now they're talking about Bitcoin next. So that's really cool. Let's tell Pedro that.
What have you guys been discussing? Tell me.
We were talking about Hexamillion's comment. I hear it was a B-Root's paid group that talked about BitcoinHEX, and they're talking about Bitcoin next.
Ooh, I hear it was B-Root's paid group. Okay, interesting. Good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, we're just talking about the banner being changed constantly, and
it's good, man. I would like to onboard B-Roots, to be honest. So I hope he joins, because I see value in him. He's good. He's very good at entertainment. I told you what, like, I'm always honest. I think B-Roots 2023, 2024 was better, right? But
oh yeah,
he can come back, man. He can make a huge return, I think, if he embraces this RH memes thing, because it's literally his thing, you know. It's memes, so I understand the resistance, but at the same time, it has been long enough. These coins have, you know, still doing, you know, massive returns from launch, so it's not really a cash grab in that sense.
Right.
I mean, there's no reason to not embrace this, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's a fresh idea. I haven't heard. I mean, it would make sense to talk about Bitcoin and BitcoinHEX in some private paid groups, because look, they're absolute, in my opinion, you know, they're primed. So, I mean, good on them. Maybe that is part of the equation of why they're performing well. But hey, we'll take it. Let the market decide, and
exactly,
it's fun. It's fun.
It looks good. I like the charts. So if whoever is buying, they are welcome into our little gang. So welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Welcome.
And great comment. Thank you for that, Hexamillion. It's a good comment. And thank you, Frogboy, for holding the boat.
Oh, no worries. I apologize to the chat if I was boring them. I do apologize.
I'm sure you were not. So I'm sure you're not. But you know, as it is, man. I told you, I'm. My hands are tied tonight, so
yeah,
it is what it is. And my kids tend to wake up a lot, so I'm just warning. My kids wake up like at least 3 times a night, so at least minimum, bare minimum. That's a good night, actually. So they're young, they're very young. It's not.
Free ES. The World Liberty Price chart appears to be incorrect. We are at 27 market cap, not 23.
Yeah, but like, are you talking about the home or which one? Which one are you talking about?
I'm not sure, but I don't. It refreshes every 30 minutes. So
yeah. Okay, if you're talking about that gap, it's normal. It's because Deck Screener is like instant, but ours is basically every 30 minutes it updates, right? So you know, it's just every 30 minutes we'll have the correct price and market cap, I guess. So if you see a
Sweet.
gap, between the price here and deck screener, for example, always
Yeah.
take into account that there's a small gap, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Deck screener price is always accurate. Ours takes 30 minutes to basically to refresh.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why, I guess.
Just a time lag. He
Yes.
also says site looks solid. Great
Thank
work.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Always trying to improve, adding new features hopefully soon. Working on one little feature with our good friend Frogboy here.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I've got a few
we'll see how it
ideas.
goes. Perfect. We need to have a meeting actually, sir. So we always discuss
Yeah.
having a meeting on the fucking stream, and then I cheat out and I go to bed, bro. Basically, so that's what happens.
Well,
No, but
it's
we'll
early,
arrange.
isn't
We'll
it?
speak on Twitter and we'll arrange something for this week, even if you can.
Hell
Obviously, if
yeah.
you can.
Yeah. No, that
But-
sounds good. Sounds good.
Perfect. But what do they see? What are they saying still? This is the wealthy founder, by the way. Oh, nice! It's the wealthy founder, sir. Thank you for being in the show. Thank you for being here.
Let's
Um,
go.
Thank you, and thank you for the shout out, sir. Thank you for the shout out. Oh, by the way, there's a cool feature for you, sir. If you like in the page, that you can share. If you click here, you can share the link directly, right? You click here, and then it copies the information basically, and you can share. And what else? Screenshots, so you can take screenshots of the holders. You can take screenshots of the PLS analytics, and you can take a screenshot, obviously, of the pump potential, right, to share with your future buyers.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, there's a lot of little features that we add.
Functionality.
Functionality,
Let's
sir.
go.
Yes, exactly. And I want to add more data to the scope analytics, basically, for each one of the coins. It should be in one of the next updates, right? I already have a few extra data points that I think are cool, right, to add. So I'll see if I can bundle them up on the next update. We'll see. But anyways, it's already good data, right? It's already quality stuff. I think I'm just trying to improve it, basically, adding more and more information, right? Or at least ways to look at information. That's more my thing,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna be the same data, but it's just ways to look at the data, right?
Yeah. And different interpretations, different lenses, different
Exactly.
speculations.
Exactly.
Man, I love the feature where you can see the amount of pulse that they're holding in their side pocket, right?
Mhm.
How much spare cash do they have, or disposable cash do they have in their other pocket?
Yes, sir. There we go.
Love that.
Yep. And you see the distribution, etc. Right? So you can actually see how are they holding, right? And here, if you come here, right, to the holder analytics, you can see basically the top 5. You can copy the addresses, go to the brag page if you want to see what they're holding in terms of RH memes. And basically it gives you the distribution, right, of holders already, concentration, liquidity to market cap. So I mean, there's like so much useful information here, I think. And the fact that you can share it, and this came actually from Frogby, the screenshot feature. It was an idea that came from Frogby. It told like, oh, why don't you have like a screenshot feature so that it's easy to share on social media? And I was like, this is a smart boy, man, smart frog, smart
Dude,
Apu. I like this
You
Apu.
implemented that like an absolute wizard in 20 seconds. It was like, whoa, how the hell did you do that? That's insane.
Fast
that was awesome,
implementation.
man. Thank you.
Fast implementation. It's true.
But not only that, but the screenshot itself that you do manage to create on the back end, it's really clean. It's like, oh shit. Okay, that's cool. Let's go.
I think it's with these I guess AI assisted coding things, that like if you understand like how to create a good basis for the prompts, for the like imagine I had to do a lot of things until I figured out like how can I tell it important things, right? And also the aesthetic part, right? Because usually it's one of the other, right? It does very well the the back end, etc., and then the front end sucks, or vice versa, right? So I actually this combination, right? It's a mixture of specificity in maybe I'm saying too much, but anyways, in the specificity of the art that you need, right?
Yeah,
Artwork.
yeah.
But when I say artwork, I mean like fonts, colors, blah blah, blah a bunch of things, right? If you're very specific in that, like the colors that you want to use and how it's like in terms of aesthetics, if you're very specific in the aesthetics for the front end and you give it
Yeah.
a very strict, when I say strict, is very narrow, a narrow choice. Like for example, you pick I don't know, a sort of how can I give a nice example, like you want to do something like, I don't know, Arabic, for example, I don't know.
Yeah.
So you need to pick a bunch of fonts that are already Arabic, like for it to understand what you really mean. A bunch of examples, like if you can, right? Like
Yeah.
that kind of stuff, right? So you need to be very specific when you're like doing the 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 core, basically the core thing, and then after
Yeah.
that it's very it's very simple, right? Because it already uses that information that you gave it. So anything new that you create, for example the screenshots, you can already it already does a very good job in terms of the aesthetics. And for these kind of things, the aesthetics are critical, right? And are the most important thing, right? So if you
Yeah.
get that part correct, man, then it's smooth selling after that. Yeah.
Good job. Good job,
Yeah.
man. Good job.
Bro, but this is like my 20th thing that I do, right? So I guess with like assisted with AI, right? So I guess I had like a long learning curve, right, until I got it like right. When I say right, it's just not just looking good, but adding features is easy, right? Because a lot of these platforms have the problem of adding features makes it very complex, right? But this one so far has been okay.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your kindness. So let's see. Let me see one more coin.
Yeah.
Let me pick another coin. Just one more before I hit the road.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Elon. Elon is pumping. Oh, let's see Elon. We rarely check Elon, I think, and it's one of those that I like a lot. I like a lot. It's not bad. Not bad. Look at this. Down a little bit up, not too much, just enough consolidation here. I think it's getting ready. I
Yeah.
think it's getting ready.
Looking
At
good.
some point, the green dildo will come. I don't know if it's gonna be here or here, but at some point there's gonna be a green dildo, right? Like this one.
Yeah.
Similar to this one, right? So, man, enjoy while there isn't one. Time to buy, I guess. Still, time to buy. Oh, close to 1,000 holders. Not bad, man.
Nice.
Still
Still
very
under
concentrated.
1,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Oh, nice. Some Poseidons already. What else? Ooh, they have a lot of PLS, bro. This is good.
Ooh. Yeah, that's
This
telling.
is cool. Yeah. I like it.
Why do they have so much? Who are they?
Maybe they'll buy more. Maybe they'll buy more Elon. So it's very easy to pump this, man. Very, very easy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Pump
You can get the
potential,
like you can get the 14x just 1% with of what these guys already have, right? So yeah, with 60k basically, 60k you get the 14x.
Pedro, the founder of World Liberty Fries, says, "Dude, I love the pump potential section at the bottom.
Of course you do.
I'm getting FOMO now."
Perfect. Perfect. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's a good feature, bro. I think it's a very good feature. Just shows you how easy it is to move these coins, right? I love it. I absolutely love it too. Honestly, sir, it was. But again, like all these came from a collaboration with Frog Boy and with people that use the website, right? They give me tips, they interact, and that's how I improve it, right? It's with you guys basically telling me what's wrong and tell me, hey guy, can you add this or that? And sometimes the ideas are good, sometimes the ideas are very good, and I add stuff basically. So please guys, keep on sharing information, sharing your thoughts, because it does help a lot. So I'm very appreciative of your time.
Oh, we all appreciate your time. This is fantastic. Pretty much what Memes Mars was saying. He loves how it hubs together the whole ecosystem. Well, like the memes, pump tire, the tokens, all of it. It's really good to see.
Awesome, man.
That's what we need.
I,
That's what we want.
I think so too, man. I think so too. But yeah, guys, I think that's it for me tonight. I saw the market pumping, so I did have to do a stream, sir. I did have to do a stream because
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
it
Dude,
was
what a
it was too juicy, man. It was too juicy.
of course, like you have to. You have to. I appreciate you inviting me, man. Thank you.
Always, man. Always. You know that. And so when I don't, it's because I forget. Okay, it's not because I don't want you here. It's literally. Oh wait, what's this? What the fuck is this shit?
And you know,
Is
if
this a type
if I'm
or
not responding, oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look.
is this a new coin? Let me see.
Who knows?
It does look like a new coin. It's a new coin. Where ETH?
Whoa!
Ooh,
Question mark ETH?
I like it.
Where ETH?
It's just
Where's
brand
the ETH?
new. Brand new.
Whoa!
Nice. Amazing. Perfect. Does it-
Whoa!
Ooh, already have the holder analytics, man. This was fast, bro.
Yeah, that's great.
This was, man, this is amazing.
That's pretty fun.
Ooh, they have
What?
some PLS on the side. 27k ready to drop in. Let's see what's.
Wow.
Yeah, it can. It does. They would need to put a lot of what they have, but it can still pump, right? And if the RH meme guys decide to, move some of the RH memes into this brand new coin, it can pump like crazy. So who knows?
wow.
Who knows?
The
Because
founder
look, this is because this is not the RH memes coins, right? It's the RH memes PLS, right? So imagine it's the PLS that we hold as RH meme holders, right? So this is important, right? It's not moving the RH memes, it's the PLS, right? Don't forget that.
right.
So this can, like, if we decide to buy just a little bit of this brand new coin, right? We can just pump it to Vahal
Wow.
among ourselves,
Dude.
right? So it's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
This is amazing. So thank you guys for adding a new coin. It's let me see the
Awesome.
1 hour chart. No, it has to be 50-minute chart. No, not even that. 5-minute chart. No. Okay, it's brand new. It's literally brand new.
It's brand spanking
Just
new.
launched. Just launched. How much is this? Ooh, 100% today. Okay, it's not that.
Wow.
Not that crazy. It's good, right? But it's still lots of opportunity, right?
Pedro, the
Where
founder
ETH?
of World Liberty Fries, said, "We helped bond Where's ETH last night,
Okay.
boys."
Okay.
Whoa.
Nice, man. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations.
That's
I like
awesome.
it.
Thanks for putting it
like
on the
it.
site. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Like so quick. Like we literally were checking this and boom, it appeared. So
Yeah, what the?
launch ROI will appear, right? Will take
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit longer probably, but it will,
Yeah.
it will at some point it will appear. Man, this is
Wow.
amazing. Thank you, sir, for adding another coin, man. This is super fast. I love it. I absolutely love it.
That's so cool. Mr.
Yeah.
Pedro, you have a comment from Fugly Googly. He says, Pedro, in your last stream, you said expect the bull market to top from October 16th to December
Yes, sir.
31st. If so, do you think PulseX, eHEX can still do 500 to 1000x given we don't have much time left?
It's a good question, man. It's a very good question. I think it's possible. Okay. Is it likely? The last time look, there's two ways to look at this. Either I'm wrong in the time frames, right? Which is absolutely fine. Could be 100% wrong, and the top be much. Give me a second. I think, one of my kids woke up. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah, easy, man, easy peasy. Fugly Googly, I'll answer that from my own perspective. It smells like honestly, I think there's going to be a leg up in that time span from October 16th to December 31st. I think there's going to be a leg up, so 2 steps forward, 1 step back kind of thing, like a spike. And then my gut feeling is that we're going out until like mid-June, at like around there, simply because of the macro and cutting of interest rates and needing to print more money and more liquidity being abundant, and then also looking out to the Matrix Normieville and seeing people line up and outside the gold stores. That's a great sign of quote unquote exit liquidity, and that being like you could argue that that's a top signal for gold. You could argue that, and you could argue that it's not, but it's still interesting nonetheless. So I think the gut feeling for me is that we do have a spike in that time span that you mentioned, but we continue to go sideways and upwards till at least around June, simply because from my understanding they need to print, and they need to print to keep the whole system Ponzi scheme running, and they need to print more than they did last time. So I mean, that's just my own gut feeling. Take it for what it is, if anything at all. Pedro's he thinks that it's going to top in the next 2 to 3 months. So I'd love to hear more of his thoughts there. And Dr. Pulse, what website are you looking at? We are looking at rhmemes.com. Let me put that in the chat so that you can see rhmemes.com. That one. Hopefully that arrives in the chat. Will it arrive? Yeah, this is Pedro's site. This is Pedro's site right here. Oh my gosh, is it even populating? rhmemes.com. Maybe that will do. Yeah, Pedro made this maybe like 3 months ago, or maybe 2 months ago. He's been adding features to it every day. You can see all of the RH memes, so the 20 plus other pump tide tickers that people add into the scope page, and you can see some pretty good data. Dr. Pulse, you can get a pulse on the token itself. So we were just looking at World Liberty Fries. We can see how many holders they have. We can see how much pulse that they're holding in their wallets as a total sum. So if they have 70 holders and they're holding $1 million worth of pulse, then it's like, whoa, who are these people? You know what I mean? So you can gauge and speculate on the data. It's fantastic. I can't move. Let me see if I can move some stuff. Entire screen, window. What about this one? Can I share it? Okay, I can share the screen, but I have to wait till Petro's here. But anyway, I'll stop that one. Yeah, it's a great website. I'm on it every day. It gives you great data, great info. You can see the liquidity webs. You can see how much they're connected with those liquidity pools. And theoretically, that if one goes up or a big pool goes up, the others that are connected to it also go up a little bit. And so it's good. The founder of World Liberty Fries says it's actually up to like 60 to 70k market cap at the moment, which is awesome. That is so cool. But also shout out to all those that are not too sure about RH Memes, the data being constantly updated. It refreshes every 30 minutes. So if you see that there is a little bit of a difference or discrepancy kind of with the data, just know that, okay, it's 20 minutes old, the data, or 10 minutes old. You know what I mean? So yeah, but it's fantastic. Let me give you guys a rundown on the price change so far. While Pedro is looking after his kids in the background, we are going to check it out. So we have Where's ETH that was just added just maybe 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes ago it was added, and it's up 105% in the past 24 hours. We have BitcoinHEX. Hang on, we're having fugly googly. It's not popping up in the chat. Yeah, you're right. It isn't popping up in the chat, is it? What the hell? Yeah, what's going on? It's like I can't. It's not popping up. Okay, let me try again. Let me do it from. Twitter. So there we go. Pedro. Was it? Here we go. Jump on the live stream. Cool. Guys, if you have any questions or like things you want me to point out. Oh, here we go. We got Pedro back. Here we go.
That, sir. Sorry
Awesome.
about that, sir. It was unexpected. Because, like, besides my wife not being here, one of my kids is a little bit sick, right? Nothing
Oh,
too bad,
man.
right? Like, just kid stuff, you know. You know how
I
kids
hear
are.
you.
So,
man.
so yeah,
Good
she's
on
like,
ya.
yeah, waking up a lot. It is what it is. But oh yeah, just to answer Fugly, because I cut it short. I think it's possible that my time frames are wrong, obviously, and we can get an extended cycle, I guess, or that the values, when I say values, the all-time highs, right, are maybe too large, right? It's possible that they actually happen, but we need to be, realistic, right? And of course, if you have like 2 months, let's say, until the top, you cannot. It's okay to think the values instead of, for example, PLS being like 500 to 1000x. You just do, for example, 200x or something like that. For example, 100x, which is still very good, right? It's still very good, but are not the original, tops that I had expected, right? But again, I can be absolutely entirely wrong. Okay, so don't forget that, which is important to remember.
It's exciting nonetheless. I think this quarter, the next 3 months, I think we're going to get upward momentum for sure.
Exactly. Now, how much? We'll see, right? We'll see. We can go to 1000x, absolutely fine. It's absolutely possible. We just need enough buy pressure, right? As simple as that. So anything is possible. Anything is possible. Don't forget.
Yeah, sorry, Fugly Googly. I tried to put it in the chat, but the YouTube one wasn't working, so I jumped on Twitter, and it should be there. rhmemes.com. rhmemes.com.
Exactly. There we go. I put it in the chat as well. But
there
yeah,
we
man.
go.
There we go. Guys,
Woohoo.
Frogboy, thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry for the interruption, sir. I appreciate your kindness of driving the boat forward, man.
No, dude. Hey, man, you got kids. Live it up, man. Live it up. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like I try to do everything at once. You know me. I don't care. If I have to interrupt this, I will interrupt this. It's fine. But bro, I had to party tonight. I had to party tonight. You know.
Yeah.
It's
and
one of those things.
Next time you need to do that, and pass over the. I can share my screen. Next time.
Yeah, bro. I completely forgot about that shit. I need to. How do I do that? How can I do that? I don't know. I need to learn how can I do that?
Yeah, we'll learn.
Can guests add channels? Is that the thing? Let me see. Boom. Let me see if I can click this. What happens? Can
add
you
channels? Rebroadcast the stream. Okay, I saw that pop up.
Okay.
That's
is that the thing? No, it's not the thing, right? You need the
No. But if I press share and I click on a window, let me do this share. Right.
See if you can. Boom, add to scene. Oh, wait. Try again. Sorry, I think I misclicked the fucking button. Sorry about that.
Okay, let me try again. Share that window, this share.
Okay, yeah, wait. Add scene. Boom.
Hey.
Yeah, man. Perfect. I love it.
It's an RH meme there.
Man,
I'm just
almighty. Yeah, it was Giga.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Crypto is top. Hey, we can view the freaking memes here. Look, here's
I love that one. I love that one, bro.
Man,
that one is amazing. That one is amazing.
Right on schedule. There you go, Foogly Googly. Yeah. Oh well.
Man, amazing.
I'll stop streaming that one. There you go.
No, but that was good. That was cool.
We can go through the memes next time.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Now that I learned how to give you access to that, sir, absolutely. Will you guys be willing? Let me just answer this one. Will you guys be selling near the top of the cycle, or will you hold on for future cycles? Man, I never sell everything, right? It's my because I never know. Like, if one day you have like the most extended cycle ever, I don't want to be left out, right? I want to have a foot in, right? Even if it's just a small a small percentage of what I initially hold. it doesn't matter. I try not to sell below like 30 or 40% of what I hold, right? It's me personally, right? But that's my take. I don't mind riding those 30-40% down to the gutters again. Doesn't matter. Doesn't
Yeah.
concern me at all, because usually at least the rest it completely obliterates. So what I mean is that it doesn't matter, right? You just have to sell enough for you to be happy. If you do that, bro, perfect. You don't care anymore. Even
Yeah.
if you, but like if you can and just leave, even if it's just 1%, leave just 1%, just in case you're wrong, right? Just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just leave a just in case bag so that you don't have regret biting you in the bum later on when it goes up another 1000x.
Exactly. Like
NJ
very well
Dub.
said. Very well said, sir. Very well said.
Mr. Pedro, we got another quick comment from NJ. He said, "We need an index token for all the pump tires dev deployer tokens, to be honest."
Maybe we'll see. Not really too keen on doing that, to be honest. It's too much work. To have a good index, right? A proper index, it's too much work. Like because it's 20 coins, right? It's 20 coins, so
20 coins, yeah.
yeah.
That's
I
a
think
lot
it's
of
like
work.
nah, not for me. Maybe some other guy want to do it.
Interesting idea though. That's a cool idea.
No, it's a good idea, right? Like for sure, but like to manage that, it's not. It's not that easy, right? If you're talking about a small, like vault with like 4 or 5 coins, that's very doable. It's very simple, right? But 20 coins, like because of the oracle, right? You need to run it 20 times, and I know that because of RH Memes to one, the racing one, right?
Yes.
It works kind of like an index in a way, right? Because I need to track the prices, everything, right? And you
Yeah.
actually have I have done most of the work with the price oracle, because I already have a price oracle for the 20 memes that I
Yep.
did for that website, right? It's not published, so you cannot access it, but I have it. Actually, it's published but not verified, so that's what I mean. So
Okay.
I never verified those contracts, right? Because I think
Right.
they're good code, so I'm not going to verify it. But that means I actually have a portion of the work done. So who knows? Maybe one day, if I'm feeling saucy.
There you
If I'm
go.
feeling saucy. But I do
That's
have a portion of the work done, and the if I'm not mistaken, I'm the one that I audited already, so it's actually an audited price oracle. I made changes obviously to fit the new coins, but the oracle in itself, it's audited, right? So
That's
yeah.
interesting, man. That's cool. Well
Yeah.
done.
Maybe who knows? Maybe an index one day will pop up. But
Who knows?
look, man, not at these prices. You would need these coins to be at least 10x up, at least, so that I feel like oof, maybe I should build that index, right? Before another guy does. But you need the
Yeah.
price to go up. I need to feel the like a significant motivation. You
Yeah.
understand
Yeah.
me, right? You understand.
Yeah. And NJ, I think from what Execute said that there's at least 3 teams. He said on a space recently, there's 3 teams working on an index token for.
Perfect. So it's even better, man. I don't even need to worry about that. If other guys build it, perfect, man. Just let it be. Let them be.
Yeah.
But look, guys, don't forget that the really difficult thing, and whenever, like, whoever sells you, like an index product or a stable coin or anything that uses an oracle, make sure you understand how that oracle works. That's the only thing I'm gonna say, right? That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Make sure you understand how the oracle works, because I see a lot of the pDAI gang. Oh, this is decentralized, that is decentralized, but they don't even understand if the oracle works or not, and how the oracle operates. Right? You need an actual source of truth that is decentralized, that anybody can run. You cannot be behind closed doors. So that's my take. That's my take.
Understood. That's a good point.
Yeah,
well,
and nobody cares
Mr.
about your
Pedro.
and look, nobody cares about this. This is the discussion nobody has, right? That I'm
Yeah.
I'm the only one that has ever tried to push that subject and was never nobody picks it up. Nobody. And like, there's another guy who picked, like, who actually mentioned that subject a couple of times. That guy is called Richard Hart. So just to let you guys know, so the price oracle is a subject that everyone avoids and everyone runs away. I wonder why. I wonder why. So that's why you don't see me, like, talking about PulseChain stable contract. because you know, show me the oracle. That's
Show me
my
the oracle.
request. That is my request. You know,
Show me the money.
show me the oracle. Show me the money. So yeah, I do think that oracles are very important, and they and usually the attack vector, the easiest one is price oracle. So
Yeah.
if your protocol uses a price oracle, the number one attack vector is a price oracle. Basically, let me just tell you that because it's probably the
Weakest.
not the easy, not the weakest. It depends, right? It depends because like on Ethereum you have Chainlink, etc. But like even Chainlink, right? I kind of hate that everybody uses Chainlink, right? You know, because it's it's kind of one entity, right? Who runs
Yeah.
all the fucking oracles, right? But anyways, they're very good. They're very very good. So and everything is open source, so that's also good. That's also very good and important.
Cool, that's cool. Fugly Googly says, Pedro, thanks guys. Awesome stream as usual. Both of you are the best.
Boom. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Fugly Googly.
We'll speak soon. And thank you guys for being here. That was important, as always. Thank you, Frog Boy, for handling the boat. Thank you, sir.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. Anytime.
Speak soon, guys. Speak soon. Thank you.
See you guys.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Take care, guys. I'm actually looking for the thing. Why did I turn my camera off? Sorry, guys. I'm looking for the... Where did I put it? Huh. The goodbye thing. Where is it? Is it this one? Ah, it's here. Sorry, guys. Now I can say goodbye. Mwah. See you later. Boom.